Good morning. Got a second generation Prius in the shop today. It's got a P1151 for the coolant heat storage tank. So we're going to pull this front bumper. It's located on the driver's side front. And remove it. Put this thing in maintenance mode and bleed the coolant. Let's get into this. So these front bumpers are pretty easy to remove. Normally there's a piece of plastic that sits right here, but that's already taken off on this one. Makes it even easier. But we just got to remove these clips. And then in the corners, there's bolts here that hold the bumper in, and then this just snaps out. The bottom has a couple bolts and stuff that are holding on the splash shield, which we need to remove. So as you can see, this is actually a pretty easy job. Once you get the front bumper off, you have access to everything. You just have to remove two hoses. This one here on the bottom, and that one there, that goes into this guy right there. So after this drains, I'm gonna remove those hoses, unplug all of these sensors, and get this out. So the main reason these go bad is because the car's usually involved in a traffic accident. So you can see it's like all crumpled. This is bent. This is bent. The top is all mangled right here. And then in the back right here. So that's most likely why it's failed. This is what it's supposed to look like. A circle. And not completely crushed. As you can see here, there's still a lot of coolant left in this storage tank. It's one of the reasons why these Priuses are so hard to bleed. These Priuses just have so much coolant in them. So you can see all the damage to the back. That's where it hit the body of the car. So on the car, we loosen the bolts that sit here and here. And the whole thing kind of gets removed as an assembly. We'll remove this hose and this hose on the car. If you haven't done so yet, smash that like button and subscribe. I post videos like this every week, and I got more coming. Thanks. Yeah, when filling these up with coolant, you need to open this little bleeder valve here. It's connected to, let's see if I can get this on camera. Yep, right there. And then you keep that open until coolant starts pouring out of there. Alright, the coolant is filled. We have to put this thing in what's called maintenance mode now in order to bleed the coolant, because if you just leave it in normal mode, the engine doesn't run constantly, so we need to turn it on constantly. So I'm going to walk you through the steps for that. You push the power button twice without your foot on the brake, so the ignition is on. You hit the gas twice, put it in neutral, gas twice, put it in park, gas twice, and then turn the power on. See how it says problem? That means we're in maintenance mode. Oh, I also got to clear this check engine light for that P1151. So I'm going to do that right now. But these are notoriously hard to bleed because a lot of coolant sits in this cooling system. So it's important to make sure your heater starts blowing warm. And you have to take this on a few drives and do a couple bleeding cycles. So they're just hard to bleed. So anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching.